He claims that he's the intelligence man. Hey, welcome to Bogy and Dave. I'm your only host today, Dave, because unfortunately Bogy is missing. He's got some family issues he's going to take care of. Mother Bogosian has been sick, and he's taking care of her like a good son. And we hope, Mom Bogosian, you get better. Our prayers are with you, so please hurry up and get back to Greenbrier. We miss you. And Bogy, we miss you on the show, so please come back as quickly as possible. I want to touch upon one political thing to kind of clarify something out there. This whole thing about the dossier that's been out there about Trump. Just to keep in mind, in June of 2017, Comey, under subpoena to the Senate, when he was given testimony, he stated that that dossier was unverified at that time in June of 2017. So when they got the FISA warrant back in October of 2016, that dossier was still unverified, which means that they got a FISA warrant with something that was not true, a lie, paid for by the Democrat committee, which could now open up one of the biggest scandals in United States history. I wanted to clarify that, one little political thing. Today we have an exciting program. My partner's missing, Bogy, but we've got Jarrod Tillinghast from Brawl for It All here with us, and two exciting guests, Anita and Chad from Brockton, Anita from Attleboro, and these, Anita and Chad, are both going to be boxing in the next card, correct?
Yeah. These next Brawl for It All 5 in West Warwick, Rhode Island, at the West Warwick Civic Center, February 17th. Chad the Lion Lenicello, Anita, I named
The Guns.
The Gun Show, McKenna.
McKeon.
McKeon.
You'll get it.
McKeon. McKeon is the girl's name in Blacklist, right? Her last name, Elizabeth McKeon, is something like that. But
I call him McCoon.
Just call me the Gun Show.
Anita, this is your first boxing match?
Yes.
Okay, and
Yes.
it's a grudge match, right?
Yes.
Somebody you have a problem with.
Well, we have a problem now.
Yeah.
I don't really know her prior to this.
Okay.
But she's, I guess, the only one that's compatible with me. So now we know that we're fighting each other. So we're just building up the grudge.
Have you ever boxed before?
No.
Okay, so this is your first one.
Yeah.
Okay, and I will testify, she should be called Anita the Guns because she's got some serious options. Chad, from Brockton, the capital, in my opinion, of boxing in the United States and the world. Chad comes out, Chad the Lion, and you have a grudge match against
A family member.
a family member.
Yeah, Michael Dara, the Ranger.
The Ranger, Mike the Ranger
The
Dara.
Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of history that, I had my faults in my life of a toxic lifestyle with addiction, and I strive for a sober life, and boxing saved my life. This clown brought out 3 years of problems that I had to current. So when you call me out and you start talking your trash, I'm going to step it up and defend my name and
what you've been through to get yourself straightened out. Yeah.
So he's a perfect example to make an example out of.
So rather than end up in some serious, unfortunate incident, Brawl for It All brings these two types of people that have an issue with each other together. And take it from there.
Yeah, and our goal is, at the end of the day, to get them to shake hands and make up, and hopefully the grudges go away and life goes on. That's kind of what Brawl for It All is all about. That's our ultimate goal, and everybody has a grudge with somebody.
Yeah.
And everybody should be punched in their face at least once in their life.
Bogy has said that time and again that years ago growing up, I'm a lot older than all of you here, but when we had a problem, it was taken up in the schoolyard, there was a fight, the nun or the teacher would come out, break it up, but then at the end of it, that was it. It was done for. Or you'd meet somebody after school, you duke it out, and that's it. Today, kids get killed, and people have some serious losses and over something that could have been ironed out in a simple little boxing match.
That's why we're taking it back old school, like when we used to do it. I went to Perry Middle School. I was maybe like 3 or 4 of the only white kids in the school. I fought everybody in the school from 6th grade on. I was always in a fight in the backyard. I never had to worry about somebody stabbing me. I never had to worry about somebody pulling a gun out. We duked it out and we went home. That was my.
And that gets you some respect. When you duke it out, you have a fist fight without anything like a knife, that gets you respect.
It does.
And then you both respect each other and move on. You may not be the best of friends, but the respect and the grudge is over with at that stage, which is good.
And especially with the training that goes into it. You know, they're all brand new. So anybody that's coming in, they really never had the boxing experience, but the training that you put into it alone, the sacrificing, the dieting, the getting up early, the running, the nerves, by the time the fight's over, you're hugging your opponent. You get that mutual respect for each other because you both did the same exact thing.
Chad, give me a little typical day of training, okay, in a club. I mean, I see these, like I told you off camera, some of these gyms that have not even a speed bag, a heavy bag, and they punch it. But what is it like in the gym?
Well, first things first in the morning is running. You know, you get your day going with running, your cardio. When you get to the gym, it's a man's gym. No, nothing to take away from a girl, but this is like a guy's gym. Told you earlier, we start out with, rounds of jump roping. Then we get into sparring, bag work, speed bagging. The best part about training is really getting hands-on with sparring. You know, you're seeing different guys every day, different looks, and really not killing each other, but learning.
Learning, right.
Yeah.
Is there somebody there coaching you?
Yeah, Mike Capiello is my new trainer.
Okay.
He's trained some of the best guys out of Brockton. Like I said, I came back to my roots, and I'm happy with my decision going back to Brockton to train. Boxing, there's boxing shape and in shape. Boxing shape is the best shape you can be in. I'm in the best shape of my life. Boxing has saved my life and put me in the best shape of my life. So I have a lot of respect for the sport.
Anita, how about you? Tell me.
I totally agree with that. There's in shape and boxing in shape. Because I've always been in shape. I lift weights, I work out all the time. I've done lifting competitions. But I'm tired right now.
Didn't you just throw up the other day?
Yeah, yeah, I threw up my first day of training. Only the first day, but it's so crazy. It's so intense. You just keep going, and I don't know, it's exhausting.
You know what I find fascinating is the damn jump rope. I mean, that is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
And then to be able to do it at a high speed is incredible. So you're working your whole body, and we were saying off camera that I think the two athletes that are in the best shape of any athlete are swimmers and boxers, because they're using essentially every part of their body. Yeah. So the matches, okay, they're not 3 minute, they're a 90-second match, a 90-second round, 90-second round, 3 rounds, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Now, you have a referee there. Is it me? Is it some schmo off the street refereeing?
No, we don't even know the referees that come in. USA Boxing, they sanction the event. They supply the referees. They supply the judges. They supply the ring, the guy that rings the bell. We have to supply the doctors. We have to supply the security. We have to supply the police detail, the rescue squad. But USA Boxing comes in and they give us the insurance policy we need as long as the fighters are all registered with USA Boxing. They get their own book. So this way everybody's covered to the USA Boxing's insurance policy. And it's sanctioned. So it's 16-ounce gloves, big headgears. At the same time, we don't want nobody to get hurt as we're looking to accomplish our goals,
How many cards have you had up to this point?
This is number 5. My partner, Rich Capiello, I want to say, Rich, you're amazing. There's no bro for it all or me doing this without you. Rich is he's the silent assassin, I call him. He just goes in and he just really knows how to make it happen. Rich is obviously
he was on our show.
He was on our show.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rich is. I can't say enough about him. We have an amazing team. I want to thank my team: Joe Russo, Rita Salucci, Camelina, Camasino Panarelli. Stephen Domenico, you're a beast. Keep doing what you're doing. We love you. Stevie Crew, Adi Otwell, The list goes on. I mean, with Brawl for It All, there's no one particular person that can make this happen. We're a family. When we're with the fighters and everybody that's ever fought on our card, we are family forever. We stay together. We have exciting news coming up. We have a production company coming in to film us in April. This is a big TV. We're going for a TV series. So you'll be watching me in your living room. Get ready.
You start out here on Bogy and Dave, and he's going to be
Hold
doing
on,
that.
let me make sure. Right?
He'll leave us
So,
behind.
if you didn't like me then, how do you like me now?
Same here.
Yeah.
You know? So,
When you talk about a card, a boxing card, how many matches are on that card?
we minimum 10 matches. So we'd like to find, we have about 7 serious grudges right now. We're actually giving away 5 belts. But we like, if you're going to fight on Brawl for It All, it's a prestige. It's something that is, we're handpicking guys. I was just telling them earlier, my inbox is full of videos, people submitting videos and submitting grudges. And I have so many of them, I get to handpick the 10 that we want. And maybe you'll get on the next one, but this is serious. We're setting a brand for ourselves, and we're doing it with class and style. There's never been a problem at any of our events. We have a little bit of music, like I explained before. We are WWE meets Jerry Springer meets boxing, and we bring it together, and we have a little entertainment as well.
That's good. That's good. Have you ever been to one, Anita? Any of the matches?
Not a Brawl for It All, no.
Okay.
Nope.
Chad, I'm sure you've been to one.
Yeah, I fought in the last card.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is your second time.
It is.
Wow. And
Yeah, I got my bell rang by a very good contender.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of respect for that guy.
Yeah, Matt Gill was.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah,
And we put on a show.
but was there an issue between the two of you?
No, we put it on for more the sport.
The sport. Okay.
Yeah, we have a mutual respect for each other.
Chad was one of the special bouts we had that night with Matt.
Yeah, so he's a hard worker, and we put on a show. No one went down, and we were bloody, and we walked out of there shaking hands.
Oh, they were banging.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Between rounds, who's there in your corner? Is it you've got your trainer, and somebody who can zip up like
a
patch
cut
up
man,
a cut,
yeah.
cut man?
Yeah,
Right?
usually there's a our trainer is going to be in the corner, obviously coaching us, telling us what to do, what not to do. The rounds go by very slow for us in the ring, and there's a lot of pressure on you for these guys that are going into their first bout. There's a lot of emotions that come with that. So
You're wound up emotionally, and there's a lot of testosterone that's flying out right there. You're kind of like wearing yourself out with the anticipation and the anxiety. Then all of a sudden, the bell goes off, and now you're running.
the fans are amazing. The fans are what makes us drive. We get hit. We're not going down in front of 2,000 people. You just come back hitting harder, and the fans are what's making this whole thing very special.
Yeah.
Anita has a following. I have a huge following. Jarrod has a huge following. All these fighters are just really magnified now and respected.
Yeah.
We all have stories,
Yeah.
and we're making something out of ourselves.
We have John Gallant. John Godzilla Gallant is coming back. He just fought on our last card versus Bobby the Gladiator Vigent. John won a unanimous decision there. He's coming back because of the last champion from our Brawl for It All 3. Brawl for It All 3 was Dino the Ghost Gilmet. They're 2 heavyweights. And John Godzilla called out the Ghost at one of the press conferences we had over the summer for the last event. And these 2 guys have been building up some bad blood because of the call out, and one feels disrespected. And so now, they're one of our main events. Chad's one of our main events. Anita's a main event. We have Craig Pruitt and Jerome Massey Dome. These 2 guys are going at it. I mean, if it comes to verbal, they're already world champions because they talk a lot of trash with each other. Right? I mean, these guys are talking. Social media is going crazy, isn't it?
We were just talking about that. It's magnified, and people who don't even like boxing are just into it because of the drama.
They're jumping in.
Oh, all of a sudden, like, you know, I got 4 Facebooks, so I'm working all of them. But all of a sudden, you know, I get somebody chimes in, and I'm like, what rock did you crawl from?